Greetings, ladies and gents. Is now the time for Blizzard to, crazy idea, embrace the community? With a changing of the guard, it certainly hasn't been a better time. So let's get into it. After 9 long years at Blizzard, Josh Allen, aka Law, is leaving. Currently, he is, or was, however you want to say it, Community Engagement Manager. Now personally, I have never spoken or dealt with Law. This is kind of all being said as an outsider. But as a huge fan of this game, as a huge fan of this world, and someone that truly wants this community to be a better place for all players, this role has been stagnant for years. I don't blame Josh for this. Blizzard's attitude as a whole is less than stellar when it comes to interaction with the community. We have the amazing, I couldn't even say it with a straight face, we have the amazing Community Council, which is amazing for how little it's actually done. The WoW content creating community has dwindled in creativity, now boiling down to guides and more guides, maybe a few Let's Plays. And I put myself in that boat, and it's awful. Sometimes I just take a second and go back and see some of the videos from the golden age of WoW. And they're amazing. The level of inventiveness, the creativity, the love that goes into it is phenomenal. Now don't get me wrong, there are still some out there still fighting the good fight, trying to do something different, but it gets fewer and fewer every year. You only have to look at the top, the big boys and girls in World of Warcraft, be it on YouTube or streaming. It's stagnated. Streaming, realistically, is now M+, or raids. The joy of just watching someone enjoying the game, farming mounts, or doing something silly in this game is over. You have to watch people doing the best routes through a dungeon. You have to ask them every 2 seconds, what talents are they using? What gear have they got? Because the meta is everything. And yes, that's partly our fault as players, I don't deny that. But what would we do even if we wanted to change that? If we wanted to change the dynamic, we wanted to see improvement, something different, not just from the content creators, but from Blizzard themselves, how are we doing that? Because let's be honest, gaining access to Blizzard, being able to give meaningful feedback, the WoW forums? Yeah, let's not even go there. Mostly those that have access to Blizzard are the bro dudes, the friends of Josh Allen's who we always see on the Twitter. That's how you gain access to Blizzard. Those that have always got on the alpha, always got on the beta. Those that have received gifts from Blizzard for no real reason, even when they're like playing completely different games and championing them over WoW. Still, Blizzard seem to not listen to those that are still playing their game, but listen to those same voices. Still, my friends, the bro code has been strong. And it's sad because what we need, and what we've needed for a long time, is a more community-focused content creation program. And it pains me to say this, but, oh god, you need to take a look at EA.
What did you say?
Yes, I'm fully aware. I just said EA of all companies. I mean, green Jesus, Blizz. You're behind EA on this. For those that don't know, EA has what's called the Game Changers program. Now, any size of content creator can be selected, and I'll put a link in the description for any of you that want to know more. I will also say I'm not a member of Games Changers. I've never been, so I can't tell you what it's actually like to be part of that content creation process, part of that team. But EA aren't alone in this, of having programs for content creators to be able to give feedback, to be able to have access to things, to be able to make dialogue. Total War have a fantastic community for this. And it's easy to apply to. Even a channel as small as mine is able to talk to them. I was hoping to probably go under the category of YouTuber that never finishes or really starts a campaign ever. Now, of course, 100%, I didn't get anywhere. I'm not going to be part of the Total War team for Warhammer. But I was able to talk to someone. I was able to gain feedback. That's great. Now, programs like Game Changers and Total War and all the other programs that are out there for developers to gain feedback from people, it gives you a voice. It gives a voice to the community to be able to help deal directly with the developer and try to influence the game for the better. Now, don't get me wrong, because I know what this is going to sound like so far is just, Grim, you just sound kind of butthurt you never got a free statue of Sylvanas. And damn right, yes I am. But joking aside, I don't actually think that any feedback to any company, any developer should come from one part of the community. I don't think Blizzard should just listen to raiders. I don't think they listen to PvPers, pet battlers, M+ers, YouTubers or streamers. It needs to be taken as a whole. They need to listen to the entire voice of their community, as hard as that is. So open up a EA Game Changers style program that goes further than just content creators. Invite active, good standing members of the community, players, people who are actually playing your game. You know, maybe those that didn't leave to play New World or Elder Ring because they got paid for it, only to leave as soon as the money stops. Are those really the people you want directing the flow and course of the game? Now, I'm hoping with the leaving of lore, the irony that my video the other day was the fact that Blizzard's lore is now horrendous. So lore apparently has left the building twice. There we go. Blizzard can take a fresh look at how it interacts with the community. They can actually think, hey, you know what? We don't need a community council that has as much influence as a grain of sand in a desert. We don't need more free gifts to be handed to people. Like, don't just give out freebies because you think in some way it's going to make you look good, or, oh, their influence is going to sway people. Make a good game that will sway people to come and play your game. Because you're sending statues and gift packages and stuff to people who don't care about your product. They don't care about the game. They care that off the back of your game, they make money from it. What needs to happen, Blizz, is we need all of us to be able to have an impact on this game. The vast majority of us play this game with our friends to forget about the crap outside. It's our chance to escape and enjoy this amazing world that is Azeroth. So with the leaving of lore, take a fresh look at how we can make this better. I thank Josh Allen for his service and the time he spent at Blizzard. But let's look forward to a future which, I hope, like the new expansion, will be filled with fresh ideas and possibility. But that's enough from me. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and tomorrow we talk 9.2.5. Ladies everyone,